Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout, episode 16. Where we last left off, I was selling a whole bunch of stuff. And if you were paying attention, we had approximately 23,000 caps. And now we have about 40,000. So we have more money than we're ever going to need. But that doesn't mean that I can stop looting. Come on now. So, also, in the last episode, we saved this gentleman in this building. I believe he was a member. Yeah, he was a member of the Brotherhood of Steel. And we came in here and we saved him for the Brotherhood of Steel. And I don't think it's been a couple of weeks since I played last. Sorry, been really busy. So you're gonna have to bear with me just a second. Yeah, okay. So let's go back to the Brotherhood and let them know that we turned him in, saved him, and turn in the quest. And I believe once we do this, we just might get ourselves some big fancy armor. I wonder why some of the police officers are in metal armor and some of them are in like nice fancy combat armor like me. So, we are off to the Brotherhood. And we only have one location left to fill in on our map. Who knows what it could be? I know what it is, but I'm not going to tell you. Now, I don't remember exactly where the person we turned this quest into is. I don't remember exactly which floor they're on. Let's go to the first floor. We'll just figure it out from there. Was it Michael? I think his name's Michael. Yay, it is Michael. How are you doing today? How can I help you? Nothing. Bye. Some of the options in this are kind of weird. They're just like arbitrary mean things to say to people. Like, how could you ever help me? I wonder if it was Talus, who appears to be Rhombus. Oh, okay. Let's rest until morning. I'm going to rest for 2 more hours. Okay. I guess he's just really sleeping in there. Maybe it's not Rhombus. And so this is where we can get all those surgeries done. I'll probably do that off screen because it's very time consuming. Like, there's a lot of in-game time it actually takes. It takes weeks and weeks for you to recover from all of it. Okay, let's check down on floor 3. Sorry, I gotta give me a sip of water. And so Vree is in there. Poor little group gets so confused with their pathfinding. Let's save it real quick. Make you a couple of backup saves, and then just save. Do you have any power armor parts? No, I only work on energy weapons. You should go see Kyle if you have questions about power armor. Actually, Kyle doesn't have the parts. That's why I'm looking for him. Well, I can't help you with that. Sorry. Well, alright. Thanks for nothing. Maybe it was the main guy that we need to talk to. Maxon? Let's take a gander at that. Just start out on that first floor and go to every other one. The General Max. Let's talk at him real quick. See what he's got to say.
What the hell do you want now? Then get out.
Nothing new. So clearly I'm forgetting who to talk to. Maybe it was Talus. That's the guy up on the first floor, isn't it? Not Rhombus, not the guy in the room. But the guy in the... here with the big mat. Yeah, Talus. Let's save again. Brother Kerwin, I've received word from Brother Jonathan. Thank you for rescuing him. You're welcome. Hey. As for your reward, I'll give you the choice of one of the following. So, our choices are rocket launcher, laser pistol, super sledgehammer, and power armor. If I'm not mistaken, I believe you only have the option to get the power armor if your reputation is high enough. I'll key your authorization in right now. Go pick it up from Michael. Ooh. And we got 1500 XP. Michael, I have something to pick up. Howard armor. Be sure to take care of it. I can't give out more than one set. Was there another item you needed? Nope. So, let's take a quick little look-see here. As we can see here, armor class is 30, and our resistances are 8, 8, 7, 7, 8. Yeah, that takes us up to 35. Give us resistances of 12, 8, 12, 10, and 20. What's also cool, though, is watch our strength. Takes our strength up to 10. So yeah, it's fantastic. It's one of only 2 suits in the game, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, whoops. It says some members of the Brotherhood might be offended if a stranger, I mean a new initiate, were to approach them with a loaded weapon. So that's my bad, dude. I was just seeing what it looked like when I holded a weapon in this sweet armor. So, now that we've got that done, we have a couple of options. We need to scout the northern wastes for General Maxon. Or, we can go check out the Boneyard, because we haven't even been there yet. I personally want to go check out the Boneyard. What's also very cool about this armor is it lets us carry more, because it raises our strength. Actually, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I was just looking at our total weight, and I was like, why didn't that change? Because that's just what we are actually carrying. So let's go check out the Boneyard, where we haven't been. And there is actually a reason why I didn't come here yet, is because I kind of want to knock out a lot of the stuff in the Boneyard at once. Yeah, no damage, but we were still poisoned? I'm not even going to waste ammo on these guys. I'm just going to let my guys take care of them. Yeah, we were critically hit for no damage. And that problem solved. And you'll see, I'll show you why we got the power armor before we came to the Boneyard. We could have come here and knocked out a lot of stuff earlier, but I wanted to go ahead and do this all at once. So, this place is called Addington. I believe that's how you pronounce it, Addington. But anyways, welcome to Addington, stranger. Watch yourself. We'll be watching you. I'd like to enter. Zimmerman might have a use for you. Come inside, but remember, we are watching. Okay. It's a regulator. Can I ask you a few questions? What do you want to know? What do you do here? I'm one of the regulators. It's our job to keep the peace in Addington and to protect the town. Our boss, Caleb, can tell you more. Can you tell me more about the Boneyard? East of us are the followers. They're a bunch of peace nuts. East are the Blade, a bunch of skags, if you ask me. Away south of here is the cathedral, where the children have their religious center. Either my brain interpreted that whole paragraph wrong, or that was written very strangely. So, how can I get inside? Sorry, but you have to be careful with strangers here. Too dangerous. Maybe you can do some work for Zimmerman. Oh, okay. Let's go back to those questions. What do you know about the children of the cathedral? And the followers of the apocalypse? They're both groups of nuts. The followers want everything to be peaceful and happy. They don't realize that the world is too harsh for that. The children have some sort of god they worship in the cathedral to the south. They have a hospital, but they're a little too weird to be on the level. Okay. So, there are probably going to be extra long pauses and weird issues today with my reading, because I'm having some problems with my glasses, need to go to the eye doctor. So, if you're wondering why there are extra pauses and me going, then that's what it is. You see a cheery man with close-cropped hair. Hello, stranger. What can I do for you today? My name's Kerry Wood. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Ty. Can I ask you about the hub merchants? I do some trading with them from time to time. Mostly I sell bullets in exchange for food. Why are we asking about hub merchants? Alright, whatever. What's your take on Addington? Ain't a bad little town. Zimmerman's a fair man. Maybe not the brightest guy. And of course we got Myles, probably the only man in 100 miles who knows anything about science. I'd like to do some trading. So what do you have, friend? Got some money, some stim packs. I actually want those stim packs. Always better to have way too many stim packs than not enough stim packs. I wonder how much this is worth. Ooh. Well, how about we just pay you some caps for those stim packs? So I don't know if I've ever actually gone over it. But here's the biggest reason to get your barter skill high. So let's say, for instance, we want to sell him a stim pack. It's worth $100. So we'll do a quick trade right there. Now what if we want to buy it back? It's worth $45. So we can sell stim packs for $100. And we can buy them for $45. And it's not just stim packs, obviously. It's pretty much anything. So, potentially, you could sit and sell all of your items and buy them back at half the cost if you were interested in doing it that way. But that's also how we just have unlimited money. It's because we sell things for more than we buy them for. And that you obtain that by getting a high barter skill. A stern man in his 30s. Who are you? Good day. May I be of assistance? You have the look of someone important. I'm Caleb. I train and organize the regulators here. Oh, can you tell me a little about Addington? Nice enough town. Me and the regulators work hard to keep it that way. Anyone in particular you want to know about? Well, who runs the place? Run by John Zimmerman. He's an upright fella. Takes good care of the town. You should go and see him. Anything else? What's going on here in the Boneyard? Yeah, I guess. What? You got the Blades up north, a pretty pathetic herd of people, and the gun runners a little north, away to the east through the Deathclaw Playground. And that, my friends, is why we wanted power armor. What's the history behind the regulators? Oh, sorry, he has more dialogue. Also, a ways to the south of here, you have the children of the cathedral, who run a hospital and a big church. Up a little bit to the north and to the east, you got the loony followers of the apocalypse, who are all peace types. Why is that a bad thing? That sounds like a good thing to me. Where can I find Zimmerman? You'll find him in the big building to the southwest. He might be able to put enough sentences together to let you know that we're looking for some help with the Blades. What's going on with the blades? They've done something to Zimmerman's half-witted son, but like I said, go talk to Zimmerman about it. Alright, I get the picture. I'll go talk to Zimmerman. So what's this place? Come on, computer. Who is this guy? A regulator. He's short food again. That's not good. Middle-aged man in civilian clothing. What do you want about that Zimmerman? What do you want? Who are you? I'm John Zimmerman, mayor of Addington. What's it to you? The guard said you had a job for me? I'm Mike. You ever dealt with a vicious murdering band of thieves before? What is it out here? Is there any place in the wasteland that doesn't have a gang problem? You've dealt with gangs before? You could say that. Good. Then you know how ruthless and bloodthirsty they can be. The Blades are the worst of them all, I'm afraid. We're a humble, God-fearing town that's only trying to survive, and these monsters prey on us, he whispers under his breath. And our children. Yeah, that's great. What's the job? What do you mean, prey on you? Well, the regulators keep them from attacking us outright, but it's all they can do to keep our little community safe. They try to sneak in at night to kill our citizens, or to kidnap our children. Then he stops a moment to compose himself before continuing. Just last week, one of them burst through the north gate in the middle of the night with dynamite strapped to his body, enough to blow up the regulators' barracks. No doubt to weaken us enough so they could launch a full-scale attack. Sounds a bit extreme, doesn't it? I'll give you 2,000 caps to kill their leader. I want that bitch's head. You seem to have something personal against her. She had my son kidnapped, tortured, and killed. They left him impaled on a post right outside the gates. Oh, God. Those sick bastards. I'll take the job. Thank the gods. Finally, my son shall be avenged. The Blades camp is to the north of here. Come back when you've done the job. God, that's awful. I mean, you know, it's the apocalypse. Bad things happen. But that's all kinds of not nice. What a weird little tent that just lives here. So let's save it again. You see Lorraine, a scab from Addington. Hi, are you new here? Yeah, can you fill me in a little? I suppose. What do you need to know about? Who are you? I'm Lorraine. Okay. I suppose. What do you want to know about? What do you do for a living? I'm a scab. I work with Semi-L to collect stuff from the ruins so that we can use it to build or trade. Why doesn't everybody here do that? Well, you got the death claws out there, plus the regulators take a percentage off the top, plus some for protection here in Addington. Guess people don't have the upfront cash or the guts to stare a death claw in the eye. How do you avoid the death claws? We only scavenge after dark, and we're very good at what we do. Semi-L's got a little test that he likes to throw out at people before he lets them become scavs. What's the test? Has a person hide somewhere within Addington during the day. If he can't find the student in an hour, then he lets the person join the next scavenger party. Seems to work. You're still alive. Yeah, though it can be rough. It's very dangerous, especially if you're caught. No doubt. Okay, so scavs are scavengers. Makes sense. Who's this guy? A muscular man. Good day. What can I do for you? May I ask your name? Everyone just calls me Smitty. Probably because I'm the local blacksmith. Ooh, a blacksmith. Neat. Can I ask you a few questions? Ask away. Where did you get all your shop equipment? Why, any competent blacksmith can make his own anvil. Of course, I really just sort of learned the craft by practice, but I made most of my own tools. That's cool. Can you make guns and bullets? Well, building guns and making shells takes machining, and I just don't have the tools for that. But with the help of Myles the chemist, I can reload old brass, since I can cast bullets. What all do you make here? Mostly I make and repair tools and implements here. I also fix things for the hub merchants with the help of Myles the chemist, reload bullets from time to time. Cool. I think we can get him to make some stuff for us. I'd like to buy something. I recommend that you check out Tyne's store, just to one side of the gates. I don't actually sell anything here. I trade it to Tyne or the hub merchants for goods. Okay. Sure. I don't remember if it's in this game or the second game where you can actually meet like a smithy and he repairs your stuff. Oh. Who's this guy? Come on, game. Adorned with bright scarves and trinkets. Hello, stranger. May I be of service? Why do you assume that I need something? We all need something, don't we? You wouldn't have talked to me if you didn't want something, whether information, conversation, or perhaps guidance. I can tell that you've been through a lot. What do you need? Now that you mention it, perhaps you can give me some advice. Chuck pulls out a set of tarot cards. Let me consult the cards. He shuffles them. He pulls out a card with a picture of a man with a vibro blade and a flag, the Prince of Swords in the north. He must face a powerful foe far to the north. You actually believe this stuff? It works for me. If you don't want to believe, then it's not for you. Well, I guess we each have our own beliefs. Indeed we do. Your universe is shaped by your beliefs, while my universe is shaped by my thoughts. We may not share beliefs, but I wish you well in your universe. Oh, okay, friend. So let's keep exploring. No time to talk. Okay. More regulators? Yeah. Man in a white smock. I don't believe we've met. I'm Myles. What can I do for you? That smock makes you look like a scientist. What are you studying? I'm a chemist. Mostly I make primer and powder so that we can reuse the brass casings for bullets. But I also dabble with some other chemicals. Where do you get the sulfur, potassium nitrate, and other chemicals? It's unusual to find someone who can appreciate chemistry, but to answer your question, some of the materials we get from hub merchants. Others I manufacture or just find in the area. For instance, the dung heaps from the Brahmin are a good source, as well as some of the strains of fungus that I cultivate. Huh. Neat. So you make bullets for Addington? Yes, although Smitty's the one who actually casts the bullets. I just refill the brass casings. But the hub merchants make a profit off you in the town? Yes, well, we have to make a living since the hydroponic farms aren't functioning. We have to buy food from the merchants, and bullets are the only thing we have to sell. I could try to get the parts to fix the hydroponic farms. Really? That would be wonderful. We're just missing a few parts. But I'm sure that if you could scrounge up the right pieces, we could be self-sufficient. Samael might be able to give you some help. Neat. What other chemicals? Oh, not yet. I'll go talk to Samael. As soon as I can find him. I want to go down here. Is it trespassing if I go down here? Oh, it's a mushroom farm. That's neat. The Boneyard isn't a place that I remember very well. There's one... yeah, I'll go ahead and say it. There's one last follower that you can get here. And I usually would just come here, get the follower, and leave. So I don't remember a whole lot about this place. So that's actually kind of cool. Dog meat just chilling out there. Is that dog meat? So where does this take us? The signs of gang activity are evident in the partially rebuilt nightclub and tiny outposts here. Who are you? A member of the Blades. I guess he doesn't want to talk. Let's make a quick save. Not an actual quick save, just a expedient save right here, just in case we do something we regret. And let's explore. You never know who's going to be upset about you exploring. You see a man. He quickly stares intensely into your eyes and then away. What? Why are you talking to me? They'll hear, you know. Who are you? I'm... Greg. But don't let anyone else know or they'll come find me. Why are you so jumpy? Jumpy? I'm not jumpy, just careful. They all say I'm paranoid, but I'm the one that's gonna be here when they come to get us. Come to get you? Who's coming to get you? You can't make me! Ha! You're back. Don't talk so loud. They're out there. I think they need to up your medication. You certainly are paranoid. I'll talk to you later. I think that poor fella might have a problem. So that's the main building we need to go to, up there to the north. So let's explore a little bit of the rest of the place first. Good day. This gang's awfully polite. Good day, how are you? So let's go talk to the Blades. Or at least see if we can find their leader. Strong, stout man with a bushy beard. Hello, lad. What might you be looking for today? Who are you? Well, I'm McCrae. I help the Blades some against the Deathclaws and that regulator bunch. Teach them a bit about protecting themselves against those nasties. What kind of stuff do you teach them? Well, my specialty's fighting with my fists and taking a punch or two more than the guy throwing them at me. You think you could teach me anything? You seem to be an alright lad, but me time's busy with keeping the Blades schooled. If things were to straighten themselves out, I might be having the time then. Alright, can I ask you something else? Aye, what else would you be looking to know? What can you tell me about the Blades? Good group of people's what the Blades are. Stuck here between the damn regulators and the Deathclaws. Ain't meant the happiest life for them, but they survive. Alright, see ya. What are these? Ah, they're Nuka-Colas. You see Dugan, craver of Nuka-Cola. Yes? What's with the Nuka-Cola? It is the stuff of life. Well, actually, if I don't drink it on an hourly basis, I get a splitting headache. What's so good about Nuka-Cola? Oh. Is that all? It don't seem to help anyone that much. So, Dugan raises his eyebrows at you. How much of that stuff do you drink? About 5 liters a day. Oh, God. I feel like he would be a lot fatter with all the sugar that I'm sure is in that. Can I ask you something else? Yeah? Who's in charge around here? Razor's the woman you want to talk to. I was going to say, is this a good place to buy Nuka-Cola? An intense young man and a very beautiful young woman. I want to talk to the intense guy first. See why he's so intense. Hello, I don't think I've seen you around here before. Can I help you with anything? Who are you? I'm Michael. My wife Christine and I live here as Blades and help with what we can. Can you tell me a little bit about the Boneyard? Sure, to the south is Addington. Over to the northeast you'll find the Gun Runners, but you'll have to get through the Deathclaws to get to them. To the west is the Followers of the Apocalypse, and to the far south, I've heard there's some kind of church. Why do you all live here? It's not as bad as it seems. The regulators and the Deathclaws can cause problems, but our leader, Razor, has helped us a great deal over the past months, and more recently, McCrae has been showing us how to protect ourselves better. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Let's talk to your wife. Hello, can I help you? Who are you? My name's Christine. I live here with my husband, Michael. Who's in charge? Razor's in charge. Can you tell me a little bit about the area? Michael and I just moved here, so I haven't seen much of the area. Heard about a large church to the south, but it sounds mostly like rumors. I don't think it is. Alright, thanks. Member of the Blades. Member of the Blades. Member of the Blades. Oof, this place does not look like somewhere I'd really want to be. Member of the Blades. Member of the Blades. Are they all just members of the Blades? Pretty sure that's the leader. Very beautiful woman with a sad look in her eyes. Well, I don't want you to be sad, lady. Let's see. Oh, dog meat, get out of the doorway. You know what? We're going to call it there. So thank you so very much for watching, everybody. And when we come back next time, we'll try and figure out why this lady's so sad. We may even go check out the Deathclaw area. So, again, thank you so very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye!